Yaldenu was established in 1953 to empower immigrant children living in poverty-stricken conditions. Since its inception, Keren Yaldenu has helped hundreds of thousands of new immigrants and financially challenged Israelis to enhance their Jewish identity, realize their potential, and bond with Israeli society. Keren Yaldenu operates a network of community centers called YCOI in Kiryat Shmona, Naharia, Akko, Rehovot, Ashdod, and Ashkelon, and non-center-based activities in other towns. More than 5,000 children, youth, adults, and seniors participate in the organization's social and educational programs weekly. Yearly, the YCOI centers invite families to an activities fair to see what's being offered and sign up for programs.
ראית מה יצא לנו? חברים, זה ספיידי.
Jewish tradition commands us to be very cautious of our physical well-being, and Keren Yaldenu works with the Israeli National Institute for Road Safety to ensure that children learn to abide by safety rules necessary to save lives.
אבל כשנגיד חייל הזה, כל חייל הולך רק קדימה, רק קדימה.
אחד, שתיים, לסגור. אחד, שתיים, לסגור.
בוא נסתור, יופי, כן. ככה, ואופה. מה שחשוב על במה זה שאחד עוזר לשני.
After the recent wars that caused such havoc in the north and south, Keren Yaldenu established classes in photography for children to give expression to their feelings. They were taught that it isn't the camera, whether expensive or not, that makes the picture, but the eye and imagination of the person who takes it.
The feeble commitment with our Jewish identity is one of our greatest problem of our society in Israel and of our young society especially.
Jewish identity is so important that Keren Yaldenu is now creating a course in the subject that will be inserted within a number of its present and future programs, as well as becoming a full course in its own right to be offered nationwide. Professor Benjamin Ish Shalom is preparing the textbook for that course.
Jewish identity is the knowledge, the historic experience and collective memory which creates identification and motivation, and finally a commitment to the Jewish people and its heritage.
Some of the new immigrants arriving in Israel are returning to Jewish life after many generations of assimilation within other cultures. Some, though eligible for Israeli citizenship, were never Jewish to begin with, but have decided to enter the Assembly of Israel wholeheartedly, and Keren Yaldenu supports and sustains conversion classes to help them integrate fully and knowledgeably in their new way of life. All these activities are and will continue to be as important to their communities as they have been since the beginning. But Keren Yaldenu has also been partnering with educational institutions to ensure that all our bright young children arrive at adulthood with all the intellectual energy they will need for their future.
הנשיא ג'ורג' בוש שם מטרה לנאס"א להגיע עד שנת 2019 למאדים, לכוכב הלכת מאדים.
Keren Yaldenu, working with the Bar-Ilan University School of Education, has established distance learning projects in junior high schools throughout Israel, offering extracurricular studies in astrophysics, genetic engineering, and even brain science.
It's very interesting, and every class I come home and tell my mom new things about what we learn here.
One of the best experiences one can have when giving such an online lesson is the feedback of the students. It is amazing how they react to the material which is given and how they want to participate by asking very, very clever questions. ופה אנחנו רואים אסטרונאוטים שנמצאים על הקרקע של מאדים.
The online teachers often come to the schools for a live lesson reinforcing the contact between teacher and students. Professor Baruch Ophir of Bar-Ilan University has been developing distance learning for 16 years.
The teacher is a light. What we're trying to do is to join all this light and to amplify it into a big, strong, powerful light.
ואנחנו, כמו מדריכים, אנחנו צריכים לעזור לילדים. להבין את המרצה, לענות על שאלות אם משהו לא ברור, לחזור לאותו חומר כמה פעמים.
אבל גם תלמידים שמתעניינים, שיש להם את הברק בעיניים, אתה יודע מה זה? את האור בעיניים, שרוצים לדעת עוד ורוצים להשקיע. בעזרת קרן ילדינו באוניברסיטת בר אילן, שהנציג שלה זה ברוך אופיר, פרופסור ברוך אופיר, ואנחנו מאוד מאוד מודים על זה. זה דבר נדיר, מיוחד, שאנחנו רק מקווים שימשיך הלאה.
Everlasting continuity of the Jewish people is our main goal. This can be achieved only by enhancing the Jewish and human identity of our children.
What is important is that we should be enabled to reach as many children who need us as possible. We need solidarity within Israel. And Keren Yaldenu is an agent of this ideal.